Here we go again. Here we go again. Another game, another match preview here on United View as Manchester United travel to Selhurst Park for a Sunday 12 p.m. kickoff, actually, UK time. Doesn't normally happen. But, Crystal Palace
do you know why?
Yes, they had to play Strasbourg.
And
because of that, they had to move the time to give Crystal Palace sufficient time because the original billing for it on TNT was 12 o'clock on the Saturday, which is not allowed. It's illegal. There needs to be, 60-something hours between games. So had to move it.
To be fair, it's just more examples of Palace getting shafted this season when it comes to sort of that whole European football debacle, isn't it? And like you said, 12 o'clock on a Sunday, that is really, that does not happen that much here in the Premier League.
I can't remember.
I don't. It's not a good one, is it?
No.
You know what I mean? It's not a good one, especially for yours truly, Flex, because Saturday night is Survivor Series, and I'm going to be up into the wee hours of the morning, and then 12 o'clock kickoff means a 10 a.m. start time on the stream, which means an early start to set everything up. So when you just count backwards, you go, that's good. You go,
2 hours sleep.
Well, and look, the thing is, with how bad Man United played, I said this on the match view on Monday. Look, if they play the way that they play Monday, I'll just sleep. I don't care anymore. I'll just sleep. I'll just sleep on the stream,
live on the spot.
I've got my pillow. I've got it's the Champions League social.
Love that.
I mean, I've got
pillow,
it.
By the way,
it's a great pillow. If needs be, I'll take a nap.
Yeah, why not? I'll take the reins. I'll be on the stream with you. So. I can, if you nod off or something, don't worry, I'm there. So it's all good. It's all good.
Be asleep. Yeah.
But that is when the game is. No excuses. We have to get some points. We have to get some points in a game against a team that we, recent years has not been great. I think the last time we won at Selhurst Park was that 2020.
5 years
between Martial and Rashford scored both that night. That was during COVID times. I was at the win when Matic scored that long range.
Brilliant.
That was limbs in the away end. I was there then. But it's not been happy hunting ground for us. And actually, in this 5-game period that are the easy games, this was the game. It doesn't matter who we are. We all looked at this one and said, probably won't win that. But
this is the one this is the one we go, look, we're not going to win every game. It's one of those ones. But like you said, because of what happened Monday, pressure's now on it. You've got to try and get something out of it because we're 3 games without a win now. We were 5 games unbeaten with a loss that turns into 3 without a win. Fortunately for us, the table is how it is at the moment, whereby even if you don't have a good run of form, if you win a game, we can still be in the European spots at the end of the weekend. You know what I mean? That's just how tight things are. But you've got to win. You've got to win at a place which we haven't done that in quite some time. But we hadn't done that at Anfield in a decade. I suppose, like Ruben Amorim has said, Flex, I don't know what Man United team is going to show up. My feeling is more likely than not, sometimes it's like the one that showed up on Monday, but sometimes it's like it was at Anfield. So it's an away performance. It's the battle of the back 3s/back 5s. Oliver Glasner and Palace play a similar formation. And Man United have something to prove, particularly after what was really just one of the worst performances. It was right up there with Grimsby, that performance and result for me on Monday when you take into the context of the 10 men and what have you. And in addition to that, look, we've got key players missing. Mateus Cunha still out. He's in concussion protocol. He'll be back for the following game, but he's going to miss this one. And I know he's been a bit indifferent this season, but as we saw Monday, we need options. We need attacking options. We couldn't score a goal against 10-man Everton. Benjamin Šeško, of course, still out. And I bet he's kicking himself because it was a game suddenly where we decided to cross the ball. Let's put balls in the box when we don't have anyone in there that can head it. Harry Maguire still out. So what team is that then, Flex? To be honest, that means the team's probably similar to what it was Monday. Right?
So I was going to say, there's not really much else going on. I mean, if Maguire still, like you said, Maguire still needs more time. Šeško's going to be way off it anyway. That knee injury, I mean, it's already been the whole 4 weeks. 1 week into that extension, it's already it's going to be a we've gone from he should have. I say some people went from should have definitely carried on, faking it, and now it's going to look like let's be real, man. By the time, because he would have been out of training for ages by the time he actually gets back to
it's
looking like quite a big one, I think. But they're just staggering it. It could be like a couple of months, you know.
I said at the time it might be one of those ones where he doesn't play again this year.
Yeah,
that's the territory that you're in now. Because there's like a month left. You go, well,
yeah.
not play in 2025 again. You know?
Actually, no. That's almost certainly going to happen.
That's like
Because we're at the beginning of December now, essentially, right? So
yeah, and it's not as busy as it used to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
towards the end of the month. I know we're playing on Boxing Day.
Yeah,
but there's the gap, isn't there now? So yeah, so in terms of options, we're limited. So those players that didn't perform on Monday, we just have to hope are going to perform on Sunday tomorrow.
The only different thing you can do is Mason Mount's got to start.
Mason Mount, you're probably looking at as well the wing backs. I pray doesn't go Mazraoui again, right wing back. Nothing against him. It's just it doesn't work. Like it just the stats do speak for themselves. It doesn't work.
So you put Ahmad back there.
You put Ahmad back there, and then you go with what, like you said, Mbumo, Mount.
Got to go Xerxes.
Xerxes again. Look,
Xerxes got an extended run. He's going to get 90 minutes every game. There's nobody else while Cunha's not there.
And I feel bad for him because this is what I said going into the game. DJ and myself said every touch he did in that game was going to be scrutinized because the story is him getting no football to suddenly start in a game. And because every touch was scrutinized, a lot of the touches weren't great. I think he did get better as the game went on. There's more time, but still that wasn't great. Hopefully, because he's played a game of football, he might be a bit sharper at this point. But like you said, he's probably going to start midfield. It will be Bruno and Cass, even though both of them stunk it out on Monday, as everyone did. And the back three, I can't think of a change that will probably be there, to be honest with you. I know that people will say Leacher, but away at Selhurst Park, maybe it's not the game to do it. So you're probably, again, looking at Yoro, De Ligt and Shaw. And then, of course, Lomon's in goal.
He might take out Lenny Yoro and put Mazraoui there. I think he might.
Maybe he did struggle, Lenny Yoro.
He's just been a bit up and down recently. Just a few reminders of his age that he still needs time.
We forget, don't we? We
forget he's only 18. Or was he 19 now, I think? But
he's like 20, maybe.
Is he 20? On that birthday, did he turn 18 or 19?
He is 20 years old. Yeah, he's just turned 20. Which again, the biggest compliment you can give to Lenny Yoro is you forget that he's just 20. You know,
you forget, but he still needs time. He still needs time. He still needs a lot of work. And away at Palace, got quite a big team, quite physical. I don't know. He might maybe just go with Mazraoui as right centre back, but
maybe
fair play. It's all development, isn't it? So if he plays Lenny Yoro, fine. He needs to rise to it. But it's interesting with Lissandro because was that Everton game the first game he was back on the bench? It was, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he's definitely not going to start, but hopefully because he's got to play at some point. He's been training for ages now. So he's and obviously being on the bench means if Luke Shaw, because Aiden Heaven weren't on the bench, was he?
He might have been because our numbers are so limited. We are kind of filling out the bench with as much as as we can. To be honest, I mean, let's have a look. What was the bench in the last game? I'm not sure if it was. And also, of course, Aiden Heaven's been rumored to maybe could have a loan move away in January. Heaven was on the bench. Heaven was
right. Okay, so he was there as well. But if you're on the bench, it means you can do something in an emergency. Like Luke Shaw got injured, then you brought on Aiden Heaven, and then he got a concussion. Like they would have had to play Leacher somehow. So another week's training. You go into Crystal Palace. Can he play 15 minutes now? Can he play 20 minutes? We'll see. I just think this is. I can't see us winning this game. I can't. Like a draw at best. I really hope I'm wrong. Like we don't have to lose this game, but this feels like we have to win it.
We put ourselves in a really difficult position, haven't we? With what happened. Then
it's not that deep, but now it's like this is the game we probably thought we wouldn't get any points out of, or we wouldn't win. But then, Palace midweek, they lost to Strasbourg as well. They were winning 1-0, tired, had to play the starting team. Saw Wharton had to come off. Don't know if that's precaution or whatever, so he might not be playing.
But their recent form's all right. They're fifth in the league. They've lost 1 out of their last 4, 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss. They're doing all right. You know what I mean? They're good.
They're a good team.
Last season. They're
a good team, man.
At home. No one wants to go to Selhurst Park.
But they have to. We have to show something. We have to prove that. We're not going backwards. We're not going back to square one again. okay, a blip against Everton, like you said, them same players are going to be pretty much the same team.
Mm.
Go and fucking put it right. Go and show
Mm.
us something. Please show us something. Predictions. Let's lock them in.
God. Gotta go over Desmond. Let's go for a 2-2. The last 2 away games have been that, haven't they? They've been 2-2 against Forest, 2-2 against Spurs, and they were games that we were leading
Definitely
and
keeping a clean sheet.
supposed to win. I'm gonna go with a 2-2, and that's quite optimistic of me, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go over 2-2.
I'm gonna go 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go 1-1, mate. And I think you guys know by our predictions that we also think other things could happen too.
It's a big even if we'd have beat Everton, you'd go, look, it's a big ask.
100%.
It's a big ask.
Exactly.
And then let alone when you do actually go like actually, against Everton, and then those 2 away games. Even though I still stand by, they're not the worst points to get away from home in the Prem, but the performances in some of those games were questionable. And actually, then you take a step back and go, actually, the last few games we've actually not played that great.
100%.
And we need to step up. We need to.
We need a performance, and
Mm-hmm.
we can't guarantee it. So there you go. All right, guys, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Get your predictions in for the match and get your predictions in for the starting lineup. And we will see you on match day on the live stream. I will be there. Owen will be there. Take care, people. We're out of here. Peace.